it's technically, it will open. Which means you can't open it. So there's doors that are red that you actually can open. But, and that's where the game, it like kind of fucks with you. Because this right here was red at the very beginning of the game too, if you find it. But you can't open it. So it creates this level of, can I open it? Or is there another way? Is there something I'm not finding to open it? Yeah, so like, no, red does not always mean it's locked, unfortunately. Which is pretty, yeah, it's pretty confusing. Shouldn't be that way.
For Como. How can we be sure this experiment's gonna work anyway?
We cannot.
So we start up some arrays, whatever those are, punch a hole in the abyss and then fly through?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, in order, it meant you have to progress the storyline. No, that's why I spent like the first 20 hours on the planet Cobalt, because I was just trying to like find what you can and can't do, and eventually I found a red door that I was able to do, and then it made me question every red door. I'm like,
time to land.
Does this mean that I can solve this door now? And then after a while, it's like, okay, maybe I can't, but you don't know. And then at the same time, it doesn't help. It doesn't help, again, when you look at the map. And you have glitch icons on the map that don't go away, like this. This stuff just doesn't help because it makes you start to question, is it broken? Or the other thing, where is it? Where's the one door? I don't know, where is it? I'm gonna have a pain in the ass to find it. Let's see. Go here. It's one door. This door. This door has a green. It has a green electric wall that you can zip through. It was labeled red. But look what it says. Breakable structure. Well, that doesn't make sense, because breakable structure would mean that you can break the structure. It's a green wall. There's mines in front of it, that like bunch of mines in front of it. So it's like, oh, can I break it? No, you can't actually. It's labeled wrong. You can't break it. Because you need the zip power. But how are you supposed to know? It says breakable wall. Like, again. There's just so many like things that are just messed up. Or not right.
It's a pleasure to have you.
All goods acquired completely legally. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a nice one.
I'll take it.
You know a good deal when you see it. You've been coming around here so much, you're basically a regular.
You've got great stuff.
Most shop owners would offer a discount or the like, but not me. Nothing personal, but you start handing out freebies, you have people up in arms asking, why not me, Doma? Don't need to hassle.
That makes sense.
Satisfying, isn't it?
What is?
Protecting this town. What with me keeping people fed, you keeping people alive.
You'd need 3 bodyguards to keep Turgle safe.
Ain't that the truth? It's a lot to take on, but in exchange, we gain something mighty valuable, don't we? A sense of purpose. Makes all this feel meaningful.
Yeah. Guess it does.
All right, out with it. You're not carrying disruptor tech, are you? No? How about slicer droids? Don't lie to me.
We don't mess with that black market gear.
Smart. I made that mistake once. Ooh, never again. Sold some sensor jamming tech to a customer desperate to get a syndicate off his back. They traced the sale. Killed him, came for me.
We've had a run-in or two with the syndicates.
Oh, I barely made it out alive. Now, I keep my product clean. It's a bit pricier, but not as costly as a blaster bolt in the back, I'll tell you that.
The whole time I always saw us as a family looking for a home. But now, I don't know, I'm wondering, if you don't have a home, can you truly be a family?
The Mantis has always been our home, Grease.
Yeah, maybe, but... You know, come on, it's not the same. I know, I wish I had something uplifting to say, but I don't. I just don't, not now. I'll keep things ticking here.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal. I've seen some long faces. Yours is still the longest I've seen in some time.
Am I that easy to read?
No, you're positively inscrutable. I just happen to be an expert. Now, what's on your mind?
I lost some people close to me. Wounds still fresh.
I'll bend an ear, if you're so inclined.
If it wasn't for me, some friends of mine would still be alive.
I doubt that. Most things in this galaxy are out of our control. What we can control is how we react to what the galaxy throws at us.
Good advice, Monk. I'll try to follow.
You're a good man, Cal. Better than most who frequent this bar, but perhaps that's not saying much. Despite what you may think, the galaxy isn't solely on your shoulders.
It was good to see you.
Empire's on the move.
It's only gonna get harder to avoid them, even on Kobo.
You've done all you can here. Crippling the Raiders, an incredible feat. But betting against the Empire, that's taking the long odds. And if you can't beat them...
What? Join them?
I didn't say that. It's just, you can't beat them. Nobody can. We all live in that shadow. More Imperials by the day. Looks like the party's over before it even began.
Cal, I've been meaning to ask. With the Empire everywhere, do you think Rambler's Reach has a chance?
Reminds me of something a friend of mine once said. One of the wisest men I've known. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight. I believe that to be true. But things are probably going to get worse before we can make them better.
Yeah. But it does not mean I'm going to let the Empire destroy Kobo's history.
I guess there's still hope, isn't there?
We'll talk soon. Hey there.
She's out of things to talk about.
You seem troubled.
I just keep going through it all in my head. I lost some friends. If I'd done something differently, maybe they'd still be alive.
No. When my planet was being invaded by the Empire, I led my family to an abandoned bunker. It had shelter, provisions, a great idea. Until it wasn't. It was shelled. I lost 2 brothers.
It's awful. But you don't blame yourself for leading them there.
Never. That decision was correct at the time. This is how I choose to live. I must be alone now.
Okay. I understand.
The Finnow brothers and their pet murder droid Cleo were last seen heading to the Nova Garen system. Those brothers are tough customers. Focus on taking one down so the numbers don't overwhelm you.
We've faced worse odds.
Now that's what I like to hear, killer.
What?
Talk later, buddy.
Did I tell you my latest scheme?
Don't think so.
With the Empire here, thought I'd have a chance to turn a credit. Try selling useless scrap to a stormtrooper. I mean, how smart can they be? Turns out, very smart. He immediately arrested me, smacked my head with the scrap, and threw me in a watering hole.
Still getting into trouble, Turgle?
Not exactly. In the watering hole, I found a shiny rock that the stormtrooper is sure to buy. Hiya.
But that Mogu you took out had quite the stench.
Ugh, quite.
Range with your nose, my mama always said. We once had a feral canifant terrorizing the ranch. Just a menace. Destroyed our barn. Twice. Canifants cover their own tracks, see? Crafty buggers. Practically impossible to find.
So how'd you track it?
We reversed our vaporators, pumped the air full of moisture. When it's humid, smells get a lot, well, more pungent. Was long before we caught the scent.
Clever.
Ain't it? We all got 5 senses, Cal. I figure we might as well use them. Talk soon.
Talk soon. Hurry up.
Afraid I got bad news, Cal.
Got plenty of my own, Har. You'll have to wait.
All right. Don't let me keep you. Hey, mate.
Laddie, look at this! The tank is a vessel! A veritable fishing colony!
Think there's room for more?
Aye, but though it brings a tear to my eye, I fear we may be reaching capacity. Too many more and old Scuba won't be able to wet his flippers without slapping a fishy. I'll see you out in the wide world, laddie.
I only got one left. Can't find it.
The Empire's dreadful, isn't it?
Not the word I'd use.
Something stronger then? Reprehensible?
I'd go even stronger.
I didn't want to believe something so despicable could have filled the vacuum left by the Order. I'm busy, young Jedi.
Okay, alright, fine.
We're close to finishing this. One way or another.
Yeah. I keep thinking about what happened on Nova Garen.
I know. Just don't brood so much that you lose your edge. We're counting on you.
Yeah. I understand.
We're in this together.
That's what's keeping me going.
Keep your head up. Tanalor is still within reach, but we must not delay.
Hey, Axel, hello.
Turns out our skills go pretty okay together, huh?
So modest, this one. We were perfectly darling. On Coruscant, others would construct my designs. What fun it was to roll up my sleeves and get in there. So, what's next?
Next?
That's right. I'm not done with you yet, Zeke. Not by a long shot. Gal, just in time.
What's happening?
Zeke here thinks we should leave Gobo, but I'm not so sure.
You're right. It's not safe here anymore. What if the Empire attacks?
I don't intend to live my life based on the whims of our capricious Empire.
What do you think, Cal?
I can't tell you whether it's safer to stay or go. You're better off if you stick together.
Yes, I think so too. We'll let you know if we decide to leave.
Great to see you.
Alright, that's everybody here. We gotta go back to the place we just came from for the bounty. Hey, it's technically not the two guys outside, though. These two.
For once, you're not in a joking mood.
A lot of change is coming to this outpost. And in our experience, change is no laughing matter. I mean, unless it's you changing your outfit. But seriously, it's no laughing matter.
The last big change here was when the Cantina's old owner kicked the bucket.
After that, we never felt like we belonged. The last of an old breed.
The only good thing was the influx of new, more ridiculous chumps to make fun of.
Chumps like you? What a chump!
So long.
Okay. Alright, that should be... I think that's everybody. Alright, this way. Here?
Droid, try not to get Cal in too much trouble.
Yeah, droid.
Let's get out there.
Alright, back to here.
I didn't know Cordova that well, but I'll miss him all the same. Seemed like a nice guy.
He was very wise. But I will remember his kindness most of all.
I feel bad for BD. All that time apart, now Cordova's gone.
I know.
All right, buddy.
He didn't even get to defend himself. Just took 2 blasters to the gut. That was it.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
New path, shortcut unlocked. What do you mean? I just got here.
I'll be here, Cal.
When you confronted Bode, what did he say?
That we gave him no choice. That he'd do anything to keep Kata safe. He said it was something only a parent would understand.
That is a poor excuse. I have seen creatures fight to the death to save their young. But we are not beasts. We should join Grease. He's been talking to himself. More than usual.
Alright, where are they? Oh, not that far away. Hold on. Customize. Shirt. Commander. Says the one who unleashed her undead sisters just because we had a lightsaber last game. I mean, it wasn't also that. I mean, she was kind of being manipulated, though, by that one guy. And that guy told her that all Jedi were terrible. So, I mean, she kind of got manipulated a bit.
He's running.
Okay. Oh my. You expect me to beat 3 bosses? Okay.
Get up with one time. I'll break through.
Stim here.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Come on, man. Bro, what is this? Fuck off.
Oh, that hurt.
Another.
Pretty quick.
Too much for you.
Got something for you.
Push that back.
You afraid?
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to fucking do anything.
I'm taking you down.
No.
Oh, you got me.
I need help, bud.
Don't let him escape.
No, you can't push it back to him. Oh, okay, thank God he's dead. Thank you. Please.
You afraid?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can block each other.
Buddy.
Watch this.
Man, that homing is ridiculous. Can you guys like separate so I can get like an actual hit on you?
BD, stiff.
Jeez.
Just get him. Got something for you.
Absolutely. He's quick, huh? Bravo.
Got it. What's up?
Hurry.
Taking a breather.
How are you not dead? Die. Die. Thank you. Jeez. And good morning. Jeez. How do I get back fast? Yeah, leave me alone. Okay.
Watch him repair himself.
Jeez.
Unessential. Get after him.
Yeah, whatever.
We can do this.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Go away.
Please don't kill me.
Why not? You failed.
Boat set up the ISB.
Irrelevant. In the wake of Nova Grava's bruising at the hand of Cal, Purge troopers are dispatched to assist this situation and reprimand the garrison.
Eyes over there. Attacking the enemy.
Bye.
Move forward.
Yes, I can escape. See ya.
Intruder detected.
Hold on. All right, here we go. Rest.
All set, BD?
Missed me. I don't want to deal with you guys. Bye. I'm gonna lose this anyway, so I might as well use it now. Later. Thank you.
What's he doing? You were scared of me.
Rampage. The ISB officers are caught in Cal's rampage as he chased Bo. The officers are gripped by fear and alarm at this new enemy's ferocity. Oh, that's actually everything here. Oh, so you couldn't get these until you came back. All right, back to the Mantis. Fast travel, Mantis. All right, back to Cobalt. And I'm gonna assume that this is like the only one that we can even do.
BD looks ready to head out.
Go do what you gotta do.
Where do you want to go, buddy?
All right, back to Cobalt.
Headed to Kobo. Drinks are on me.
Or Kobo.
Actually, forget that last bit. Hey, remember that time Seer tried to make that Deveronian dish?
I do. She nearly burned down the Mantis.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
I wonder if the people in the cantina are gonna have something to say. Seems like I can exhaust all of this stuff.
Try not to die out there.
I'll try my best. Okay.
Excellent. A new species. Planted. I'll explain it to you.
Nah, I'm okay.
Do these Imperials spook you as much as they do me?
Yeah, they do.
I'm just not used to this, mate. Sure, the Reach has always been dangerous, but this feels worse somehow.
It is worse.
It is. The Empire's a different beast. Just try to stay clear of them.
Breaks me heart to hear that. Guess I hoped I was wrong. Cal, I appreciate you sticking up for the Reach. Sure use more like you. Yeah, you too, little guy. Talk later?
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah, the Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware and completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my predicament and graciously installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. That chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while. Not now, Cal.
Okay.
We'll speak later.
Okay.
Oh, God. Isn't it awful? I left Coruscant to get away from the Empire.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Winnie.
Now, all I see are those atrocious, though admittedly effective, stormtrooper helmets.
They won't come to the outpost. I won't let them.
I appreciate it, dear, but you can't stop an army. I despise the Empire. What they desire most is for us all to become the same. Fearful and obedient.
1,000 empires couldn't change you, Winnie. That I know. Hey there.
It's good to have something to... Oh, he's not there.
How are you holding up, Grease?
I'm so angry, you know? I don't know what to do with it all.
Yeah, me too.
Let's talk in a bit, yeah?
That giant piazza you sweet talk reminds me of a time when I was out on a mountain hike with my older brother. We came across a Tibity. Ever seen one?
Yeah, those are enormous.
No kidding. Beautiful specimen. Was gonna leave well enough alone. Then, all of a sudden, the Tibity snatches my brother and takes flight. I scramble up a cliffside. Didn't want to hurt Tibity, mind you, but I had to save my brother. Threw my spear, pierced the beast straight through.
That must have been quite the throw. How'd you manage it?
And what choice did I have? Brother fell, got a few scrapes. He was lucky. Wish I could have talked that Tibity down. But there are some fights you just can't avoid. Later, BD.
BD.
Hiya.
Talk later, buddy.
What? What? Oh, Monk's exhausted too.
The Empire. So afraid of what it cannot control. Culture is our shield. But to them, it is a threat.
Like what the Empire did to the Wookiees on Kashyyyk.
So many traditions. Extinct. And yet, it might prove the Empire's downfall. An intelligent empire would co-opt the cultures it conquers, wielding it against their enemies. This one is rigid, obstinate. When the right threat arrives, it will be unable to adapt to it.
Hope so.
Not hope. This is known. The only question is when. I must be alone now.
Okay.
The Brood's getting desperate now, Cal.
How's that?
They've sent one of their best gunslingers to Jeddah, complete with droid backup. Called the Half, and their partner, a droid called the Other Half.
The half and the other half?
Say what you will about the Hexian Brood, but they don't lack personality.
Can't argue with that.
I'll give him a warm welcome, will ya? Apparently, Sork Tolmo still hasn't learned his lesson.
Okay, she actually has more than one this time?
Say, I never told you how I got out of that bind with Sook, did I?
Don't tell me you cut a deal with him.
Ah, please. And I thought we were getting to know each other, Cal. I got tired of playing Sook's game. Did a bit of freelancing. Sook gets word and summons me to Ordo Eris.
But it was a trap.
Yeah, of course. Better to walk into the trap you know than the one you don't see. I strolled right into his fighting pit. His goons descend. Sook thinks he has me until I start singing.
Not where I thought this was going.
Yeah.
How did that save you?
Everyone's got a weakness, and Sook's is obsession. He fell for someone once, long ago. Loverboy used to sing to him. Well, I found Loverboy. I told Sook if he ever moved against me, he'd never hear that sweet voice again. Ain't that a heartbreaker? Love will make you do crazy things like spare someone's life when you really shouldn't.
Yeah, we've seen her face, yeah.
Ooh, someone interested.
You meet her through the main story, so you kind of can't avoid her.
Enjoy the tunes.
Hey, Cal.
How's it going?
I was just looking through the Academy's recent records. In the last few months, the headmasters have dismissed a dozen more of my colleagues. My friends. Guess the Empire got rid of them too. How could this keep happening?
I saw it on Kashyyyk.
I was on Kashyyyk. I saw the Empire tearing down forests and enslaving Wookiees. But you don't hear about that.
Information is their weapon. You know what? I am going to try and get in touch with the others who were expelled. Maybe there's, I don't know, something we can do.
It's a good idea. You're probably not as alone as you think.
Hey, Cal?
Yeah?
You are not as alone as you think, either.
Another time.
Okay, that's everybody, I think. Alright, so I got another bounty on Jeddah. There's another scuba to find, but I don't know where he is.
You know, you remind me of that prospector. What was his name, Gulu?
Salpu Galicki.
That's some name.
Smiling Salpu. Now, one day, he hits an absolute jackpot of priorite. Soon after, Salpu's walking home, a sack full of priorite, a smile ear to ear, and bam!
He falls into a sinkhole.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but in the end, Salpu died doing what he loved.
Prospecting?
No, falling into a sinkhole. Something you need?
Eh.
The mullet must be mullet to rule the galaxy. Hello, walk. Okay. All right, to Jeddah.
All right, so next.
I'm gonna do these until I can't do them anymore.
Jeddah it is.
You said that Seer gave you the money to open your saloon, yes?
Oh, yeah. That's right, she did. I was short a few credits. Started some small talk. I didn't even need to ask. She always just knew what I needed. I don't know how.
Do you know where she found the credits?
Nah, she never told me, and I never asked.
Oh, I did open up the door at the cantina, yeah. Axel. It was part of the blue guy stuff.
Sit down. We're here. Don't you got stuff to do?
Droid, try not to get Cal in too much trouble.
All right. Where are you? Over here? Yeah, I think I gotta go this way. No, there was no fast travel in the first game. You had to walk everywhere. I only need 4 more points. I guess with bigger worlds, it's necessary. Yeah, you don't want to waste people's time to the point to where they get bored. But I mean, I don't know. It really depends on how you craft it, I guess. With the way this game does it, though, like with the loading screens through the like the loading screens through the ship and everything, yeah, you absolutely need it. Because I mean, we're talking like wasting how much time just to get from like one planet to another, and it takes a while. Where say like with Red Dead Redemption 2, since there was no real like traveling to another place like that, it works more with that game. Oh my god. Okay, unlock.
Help BD.
Okay. Yeah, like since the whole world's connected in that game, I think it works a lot better with that one. But bro, I double jumped to grab grab it. Thank you. I don't know what more you want from me. Jeez.
This should be quick.
Stand here, BD.
Wow, that's better.
Is that if they didn't have fast travel, people would complain. Here? I don't know if there's a faster way to this. I have no idea. Yeah, there wasn't as much searching the world, really. Not really. Can you put your lights there? Thank you. It was right here. Damn it. Yeah, like it took less time. It's less necessary in the first game. If you didn't travel planet to planet, I'd say you could probably get away with it, but the worlds are so big. Yeah, you want to please people. Like right now, people are complaining, they're arguing about whether Souls game you should be able to pause the Souls game or not. And some people are saying you should be able to, and some people are saying you shouldn't be able to. And I'm in the camp of like,
he's quick, huh?
You can already pause the game. You just haven't found it. And particularly like Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring, you can go into the menu and pause the game. It's not on purpose, but you can do it. Can't you just home menu to force pause? On a console, yeah. On PC, probably not. But there's a, like, Elden Ring in particular, you can pause it. It's in the tutorial, actually. But on PSN, absolutely.
Buddy, help!
But now that same argument is being brought to Monster Hunter.
Hey, BD, another sim.
It really depends on whether it depends on the game, I think. In that regard.
Now, BD.
If you alt tab, some games will stop and some games won't.
I'll hit you. Just you wait. Get back here.
Here, buddy.
Too much for you.
Over here.
Here it comes. Get up here.
Oh.
Little help, BD.
I hate how it can't use their own grenade.
Help! Stim!
Oh my god. Monster Hunter, I feel at least you had like 4 players so you don't wind up dying having to run back to the bathroom. Monster Hunter has so many... I don't really feel like it's... For any of them, I don't like... To be, like, in all actuality, like, if you want to pause the game in like a Souls game, all you have to do is just go rest at the bonfire. That's it. There's no... In almost all of them, there's no enemies around the bonfire, so you're theoretically pausing the game. Nothing's there, nothing's gonna hurt you. So I don't really, like, Souls games, I don't really understand it. And then it's the same in, like, Monster Hunter games, too. There's an area in the hunt where you can go, and you're basically safe. So,
Little help, BD.
I'm like, I don't really understand like what the argument is. It's not like the game doesn't offer you ways to like pause the game already.
Help me.
Or like stop the game.
Are you seeing this? It's our mark. Here it comes.
How much stuff I can do.
Watch him.
be able to see,
Right
please?
here, BD.
Thank you.
Get him.
Hold that one off.
I ain't afraid.
We're about to get paid.
You gotta be kidding me, dude. Come on. Yeah, it's basically what I'm saying. Like I don't really understand like when I was reading people like arguing with each other with it, I'm like, are you guys just arguing with each other just to argue about something? Because I'm like, this is kind of dumb. Just go to the bonfire. See, I think for me, I think where I have an issue with it is that it's going into the nature of like you have to do this, 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 and this. Like everyone has to do this, 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 and this. And I guess that's what I don't like about the argument. Hey, Big Bug, hello. Like, you're saying like every game has to have this. That you have to do this. You have to have that. You have to do this. Or and blah 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 blah. And I guess I just don't like that mentality, because I like the idea of them doing what they want as long as it makes sense within the context of the game. So like for instance, I always assume that Souls games don't have pause games because they want the game to feel immersive, like alive. Like you can't pause it. You have to, if you want to go somewhere safe, go somewhere safe. Like that's how I've always read it. And if they came out and they said that, like that's why we don't want to pause the game, I think that's completely fair, right? And if like another person wants to come out and say like we're gonna add a pause menu to our game because we want to accommodate for people, da 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 da, I think that's also fair. But I hate how it's like if B does it and A doesn't, well A needs to do it because B did it. I don't really like that idea. I don't know. I think it's fine. Like, as long as it makes sense to their vision of the game, I think it should be all right.
Oh, you're in trouble.
No, I guess I'm all about like let them make the game that they want to make.
Right here, bud.
Combo time.
But I think that also comes from the mentality that I play a lot of games, and there's a lot of similarities between games, and I'd rather them be more different than similar, I guess.
BD, stim. Right here, buddy.
Gonna stop all of them.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Got it.
This fight's annoying.
Little help.
Alien Jedi.
I'm stepping back.
Oh well. It'd be hilarious if they just released an edition beside the normal edition and called it Pause Edition. And they're not going to do that, though. It's too costly. Or like... Well, it's not even just too costly. It's... I saw someone on YouTube complain that YouTubers do like in-video adverts now, right? Like not ads, like traditional ads would play from YouTube, but they do their own adverts. And I saw someone complain saying, I pay for YouTube, whatever the YouTube subscription thing is, to skip ads over there. They're like, I do this, but I still get ads because them doing their adverbs. And they said YouTubers should make 2 versions of their videos, one with the adverb and one without the adverb for premium members. And I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, you're only thinking about yourself, which, yeah, I get it. You paid for it. But on the flip side, there's no way they're going to do that, because now you got the same video competing against each other, cannibalizing each other. I was like, so the algorithm has 2 of the exact same videos that have the exact same like description and everything. Probably like this one doesn't have an ad and this one doesn't have an ad, and both of them are going to do worse because of it. I'm like, you're not really. I'm like, you're wanting your side of the cookie, but you're not even thinking about the other side of the cookie at all, or the other side of the coin at all. Like why they wouldn't do that. I get it. They're venting that they're frustrated that it's a thing, like they have to watch adverts, even though they pay for it. But I'm like, maybe you don't realize that that's up to the creators, right? Like, but it's the same way. Like, you wouldn't release 2 of the same video games so close to each other in the same business, because they would cannibalize each other. All right. You don't want to have too many editions of your stuff because it will confuse people. Rightfully so. Bro, I just got hit by 3 unblockables in a row. Come on. It's so annoying. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Cage will want to see this.
God, that's so annoying.
Let's move, BD. Where to next?
We're Kobo bound.
You pay YouTube to get rid of YouTube ads. The sponsor segments is from the content creator. Also, if you have premium, you can skip through sponsor segments.
You think the Mantis
No
can
problem.
handle the journey?
Let's not think about that one too hard.
Yeah, I just pushed him off the cliff. Instead of just trying to actually fight them.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Well, I didn't want to do it that way, but they were making me, I was getting annoyed. I didn't want to do it that way, but I want to actually like fight them.
Wonderful. New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details.
Cal, buddy. You ain't been here long, have you?
No, not long.
Oh, me? I've been on Kobo for most of my life. Came all alone when I was a little sprout. Age of 12, if you can believe it.
Really? All by yourself?
That's right. Heard there was fortune to be had, as long as you ain't a lazy bones. And I jolly well ain't.
Yeah, if the door is... You can't see it, but... If the bar is yellow, it's loading. If it's green, it's open.
Hey, mate.
I'm ready to talk, C.
I see. So, what happened?
Bode betrayed us to the Empire. We lost good friends on Jedi.
I'm not sure what to say. I am truly sorry for your loss. Remember, I am here whenever you need me.
Jedi and Night Sister, together again.
Carl, tell me, have you ever been to Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Winnie says I've gotta go. What's it like?
A lot of ships. A lot of people.
Like one, not the other.
And I adore both. You've never lived until you've danced the night away on a pleasure bus circling the Uskru district.
I'd make the trip just to see that.
Not now, dear.
Great to see you.
I want to get it to the point to where they don't have much to say.
Seems like every time you set to kick the grav ball, they pull it away. I'm chock full of regrets. The last time I saw Seer, all I can do now is hope that somewhere out there she forgives me.
I'm sure she does. No regrets, Grease. We gotta keep moving.
Hey, that goes for both of us, kid. Later.
Garakos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they? Especially when they're injured.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family outing once. My first time leading. Tracked a Kivarella back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey.
Hey, Intra, hello.
Cal, glad you're here. There's talk of a giant piazza nesting in an animal graveyard on the far side of the valley. Figured you want to check it out.
You figured right.
Look at you. Already sounding like a local. Oh, before I forget, I heard there were a pair of newcomers over by the stone spires. I want to look for them.
I already found them. They're gonna start a holotactics table at Pyloon's.
Now we're talking. A piazza that size, well, just don't take it lightly.
I won't. Thanks, Mosey.
Talk soon.
Hiya.
Come on in.
Come back later, yeah?
See you when I see you.
Hey, he's done.